Oh, I'm laughing, bro, because you got cooked in your own. You got absolutely cooked in your own comments. And here's the thing, right? The internet doesn't usually lie. Like, usually over time, the internet will tell the truth. So, for example, if something happens in real life, like some disaster or something, like not just like an open piece, like, you know what I mean? Not just entertainment, but something serious happens in life, or there's been an injustice or something, and someone posts it on the internet, right? If you read the comments, you'll see the truth about the pot most of the time. Some things are more polarizing, some things are more up for debate. But then there's certain things that, like, the comments is where the truth is. And this situation is one where the comments is just where the truth is. So someone sent me this video and they're like, and I seen it and I thought, I knew what it was, and I know what's happening anyway. But they said to me, check the comments. So I go on and I check the comments, and it was quite. I think it'd been up for a few hours, and it's like 80, 90, maybe even 95% of the comments were people saying T-Pod player, T-Pod player, and obviously, it's the best clip of the year. It's not without thingy. But I don't really give a shit, right? Let's look at the facts, right? Everyone's agreeing that it's a clip of the year. I made a shit ton of money off a T-Pod player. And I feel like I did that at the same time as giving the barbers the best thing they could have for the best price. So I feel like I've helped everyone. I've helped me, I've helped my family, I've helped the barbers, everybody. I don't think there's anything to hate on with that. I think that the American barber industry wants a monopoly. They want a monopoly. There's certain companies who want a monopoly on the industry, and they use influencers and they use certain tactics and ways they do things to try and get a monopoly. So there's just a few companies sharing all the profits. It's why you don't ever see American companies. And like, people will be saying to me, but what about this? What about that? Mostly the Chinese. Mostly when you look into them, they are Chinese. Do your research. That's the only reason they can't stop them. It doesn't happen with American companies. An American company trying to do clippers will get smoked every time by the monopoly and how they work. The only reason I get away with it is because, number one, I don't care, right? So I'm brave. Like, as in, I'm not saying I'm a hard man or anything. I'm just saying I don't care to the point where I'll take them risks. It doesn't bother me the thought of getting sued. It doesn't bother me the thought of like losing money. It doesn't bother me the thought of risking a load of money just to prove a point. It doesn't bother me going out of my way and trusting people and making connections in different countries where I can't even speak the language. None of that bothers me. It would bother a lot of people. There's not many people who drop a few million that they'd made. So imagine you've worked really hard to make money, because it's really hard to make money at first. Like, I remember the first popular years of T-Pop was doing revenue was, I think it was like, did some like 400,000, right? So imagine you did 400,000 in revenue, right? So you profit maybe, I don't know, 150,000, and then spending every single penny of that profit on your products again, and you're building up, but you're in the same situation where you've made 2 million or something like that, right? And then instead of taking that 2 million and buying a fucking Rolls Royce or a chain or a watch or a house or whatever it is when you buy, you say, fuck that, I'm going to send it all to China, and I'm going to make some clippers, and I'm going to make the clippers that I think are the best ever. And maybe they'll sell, maybe they'll not, maybe they'll get lost at sea. But either way, I'm risking every penny of that money. And yeah, that's what I did. And not many people will do that. But that doesn't still stop you from getting sued. What stops you from getting sued is being smarter than your competition. And your competition is the monopoly. And the monopoly is controlling people like the man who did that review. But it doesn't matter, because once you win the hearts and minds of the people will tell the truth. And I just believe we should be open. So once you win the hearts and minds of the people, you can trust them people to tell the truth. So you see, a grown man. Let me try and explain this better. If you're a guy, so say you're a guy in America, you're 27, you will find most of the guys who have like 25 clippers on the thing, and they're all expensive clippers. You will find they are the materialistic people. So they'll be the kind of people who talk like, and they'll be like, yo, those T-pop joints is whack, fool. And they'll say stuff like that. They're usually the materialistic people. They're the people who have like a Louis Vuitton wallet, belt, Gucci belt, little bag with Gucci on. They're that kind of people, and it's like they don't appreciate saving money. I don't know why, because they're broke, so they should appreciate saving money. But for some reason, they would put people from America who are from the same kind of upbringing as me, hate me because they're materialistic and I don't represent that kind of thing, but love the other brands whose owners would call the police on them if they saw them late at night in their neighborhood. That's how it was. Like if the owner of Scammer saw someone who looked like me in their neighborhood at 1 a.m., they would call the police, and they would do the same to the majority of their customers. So you are supporting someone who hates you. And another thing is, the man who made the video, right, keeps alluding to this thing about saying bad business, right? If you mean bad business by the monopoly, who are Scammer, Babyliss, Dennis, Tomb, Bossio, and all them, no longer doing business with you, if you do business with me, then I agree, maybe you could call that bad business. But that is you getting bullied by the monopoly. That is nothing to do with me. I am very good at business. I make a lot of profit. I make a lot of good moves. I'm very good at marketing. In fact, you've done a review for me before, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because I can't check it offhand. I can't be bothered to check it. But I paid you $250 to do a video of the, what was it? The troll and the X trimmer. I sent you both of them, and I paid you $250, and I believe you did a short video on both of them. So how dare you try and allude to me being bad at business? Like, we've done one bit of business together, if you could call it that, where I said, hey, do you want to do a video on this product? And you said, yeah, this is what I want, the money. And I said, okay, sent you the money, then you've done the review. Then I've not spoke to you at all until way in the future, till the real good stuff released. The XO, the Play. I said, hey, do you want to do a review on, I think I said the Play or the XO or something along them lines. And you've ignored me. And then I've said, I'll take that as a no. I'm not going to post it, but if you deny this, I'll happily show everyone. And then you said something about values, just some stupid shit that doesn't make any sense. So that's it. Nothing has happened, and I want to make it clear to everyone that there's no weird stuff that's happened from me behind the scenes, no nothing. So bad business means he's being bullied by the monopoly, controlled by the monopoly. You can dress it up any way you like. You can dress it up as God, or you can dress it up as a business choice for your family or whatever. But at the end of the day, whatever excuse you need to make, you are getting bullied to blackball me, even though you cannot blackball me. It's impossible. I've got the hearts of the people. You've seen that in your comments. You are getting bullied by the monopoly. And you're using weak excuses like, I don't even know what excuses you make, but think anything excuse you can make is in like, he's made an offensive video, or I don't like his personality, or the green mask is stupid, why doesn't he show? And nothing, none of that makes the clipper not the best. None of that. Right? We are not in a situation now where we are reviewing the personalities of the owners. You happily post over and over and over again about a brand who had exploding clippers and recalled 50,000 of them. And it took months to even say anything about it. And they were literally going on fire in people's hands and risking the shops and the whole livelihoods blowing up, and they didn't care at all. They just wanted the money from it. And they're still selling that clipper. And that clipper has not changed. Has not changed. So, I don't know where you guys' morals lie anymore. I really don't, because it's crazy to me.